Yo, how's it going, everyone? It's your boy CJ Yonder back again with another video, and today, there's not a lot to do. Explain. Today is just gonna be an explaining video because that's all I can do right now, mainly because not a lot of people know where I've been. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So, if you have eyes, or if you've been a fan of the channel for a decent time, you'd realize that I haven't posted in about like what, a month, 2 months. So a lot of people, not just around me, but like fans, right? Since I have a Discord, they ask CJ, where is your content? Where's your videos, right? This, and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. You see, I'm 17. So I'm working on my license right now. And I'm not editing the video, just as a side note. But I'm working on a lot of things right now. Homework, tests, projects, right? I have a lot on my plate. And what I kind of don't have time for is YouTube. Which, it sounds like I don't have any time when I literally have like from 2 like to 3 o'clock all the way to like 8 o'clock when I go to bed. So I have time, right, to work on videos. But I don't know what to do with my content. Also, right, I technically do kind of have a job. You see, it's kind of because I used to have a job at Ace. Most of y'all know that, or at least I think I said that in a video. I might have not. That's my apologies, right? But, they were treating me terrible, so I quit that job. And I decided to, wanted to spend the rest of my high school years just chilling because I don't. You kind of don't need a job at teenager level. It's nice money, right? But it's not like I need it. Like I'm not paying a mortgage, right? But I did pick up a kind of like a half job with my friend Ad, Vengeance, right? I edited videos now and I get money off it because he pays me, right? So technically I do have a job. I do get paid for things I do. I work, right? Technically I'm on the clock at school, so that's pretty cool. But that jokes aside, right? I still have a job. I still get paid like that, right? And I also do things like school and just outside stuff. I have friends. People ask me, "Where are your content, CJ?" I try to make the content, but newsflash to people who don't know who I am or don't know like the fact that even though I'm an influencer or influencer, content creator, whatever, I do kind of have a life. I'm not saying that people don't. I'm just saying like when you look at me, my life isn't internet. And while yeah, it says I'm on Discord 24/7. That's just because I have the app open or I'm listening to Spotify. I'm not on Discord that much. These last 3 days, I have. If you check my personal Instagram, which I don't know if anybody here knows that at all, you would see that I've been outside a lot, right? So I've been just doing things, right? I've just been working on myself, but mainly I don't know what to do with my content. You see, my content has always kind of been flippy floppy. I went from starting off with tutorial videos to Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay to just gameplay in general, and then a sudden switch last year to expose content. But what people don't realize about expose content is that, again, not only is it just hateful, but it also just isn't good, right? Expose content takes a toll on everybody. It's kind of just like oh wow, I can't believe they did that on the viewer. And then it's just like, oh fuck, I gotta do this to the people who makes the videos. And then Not to mention, right, it's just a bunch of bullhashi when it comes to people trying to do things, dude. Like, when I make those videos, I have to worry about, is someone gonna come for me? Like, not like kill me, right? No, okay, I'm not crazy. But, like, people are crazy. If you talk about their creator the wrong way, even if they're a bad person, they will, like, dox you. And they will, like, Aiden Ross. Aiden Ross isn't a good person. But Aiden Ross has a fan base that if you were to say anything bad about him, they will literally just attack you. Jack Doherty, for the tiny fan base he has, Neon's gotten better. But, like, those people, bad people with big fan bases are bad, right? Because they have power. Somehow they have power. And I just don't feel like doing that. And I don't know what to do because I'm a yapper. But yap content just gets to a point. It just gets to a point. Not everyone wants to hear what CJ Yonder wants to say about the state of the world, the political climate of the world, right? That's not like my hat to throw. I'm 17 years old, dude. What do I know about AI, right? What do I know about Charlie Kirk and the fact that he had, for some reason, such an influence on the U.S. that they're making him a coin? I don't know. Don't ask me. I hate politics. But, like, I'm 17. What do I know about random shit that goes on in the world? I don't know anything. What do I know about some random pedophile that's in the Dragon Ball community, right? I try to quote unquote expose those people, but those videos, all they do is fuel a flame that people don't want to hear, right? What those videos were supposed to do is not expose people, but kind of shine lights where they don't get shined, right? Like, hey, I know y'all like I know y'all think he's like really nostalgic and stuff, but Prince Vegeta just makes a lot of content towards kids, but very sexualized content. And but when I make those content and I be like, hey, Prince Vegeta is a bad guy, it isn't something of me saying, hey, I want all the Prince Vegeta haters to get in my comment section and hate on Prince Vegeta right now. No. I want to cause critical thinking because obviously, when you look at the world that we live in, critical thinking has obviously not been a big topic. Mainly because people don't want to hear things that are being told to them. When you tell them, oh, so and so is bad, so and so is good, this song sucks, this song's not too bad, right? People don't want to listen to that, and what they do instead is they just close their eyes, open their ears to only their little echo chamber, and then they just keep going and going and going. So they only hear what they want to hear. I made those videos for the main purpose of not having those people actually, deal with echo chambers. You have to deal with facts that I give you, and if you want to fight with facts back, we can have a good, nice, not nasty debate. But as you can see in the comment section of most of those videos, that's not how that works. People wanted to hate. I made a hate space. I made an echo chamber on accident. I made those videos to try to cause critical thinking, and all I did was really just jump a bunch of hate for no reason. And it, for lack of a better word, kind of sucked, right? Because it was, I just didn't feel like it reached an audience. Now, obviously, there was only one of those videos that I would have said that did not try to cause critical thinking, and that was the Shallot video, or the Minus video, or the Reese video, whatever. Just because I genuinely just did not like that guy, and he did kind of hurt me and a lot of my friends in the past. So I'm just like, okay, you're an asshole. I'm gonna. This that was one of the really exposed videos where I'm like, hello audience, this is a dude you're gonna have to worry about. But other than that, I really just did not like that content. It was weighing me down. I don't have a smile putting on that face doing that content. And I know when I make any other video now that isn't that content, my views are going to drop. Because most of the 1,000 subs, all they want is that content. And they're going to get mad when they don't get it. Right? They're not going to get mad. They're going to get mad when they don't get it. I know how YouTube works. I've been in here for, okay, I was in 8th grade. I was like 14. I'm 18 now, so for like 4 years. I've been going for 4 years. And even before, because I used to have a YouTube channel where I just said and did dumb shit. And I'm pretty sure those channels are still up. You're just going to have to find it. But still, right, I don't know what to do now. Because I don't want to do that content. But the content I have to do is weird. People know me for talking about the pedophiles in the Dragon Ball community. But YouTube has gone from a hobby to like a business, right? I'm at a point where I make money off of YouTube, right? If I get enough like views on a certain video, I could literally start getting AdSense. Which is funny for a 17-year-old. I made it that far, right? I cannot believe we made it this far. But like, realistically thinking, right? I have made it to a point where I can actually make money off of YouTube. But one of the biggest issues is that to make something your job, or like a hobby job, you have to love what you do. And I love content, right? I have a whole separate channel for Kanye, not Kanye, but like just music stuff, talking about music. And I plan on making a video talking about Kanye West, the Bully. He just dropped Bully, and I want to talk about how it started in 2023 to 2022 to 2024, and how it ends in 2026 when we actually have the album. I want to talk about that. That's something that's on my radar. Talking about terrible people in the Dragon Ball sphere isn't on my radar, or at least not anymore, because people don't take it seriously, right? People say, oh, we need more people like you, but y'all don't take me seriously, right? Like, that was another issue. People kept saying in my comments, oh, we're so thankful for you, the community needs someone like you. But videos got low views. And obviously, right, that game isn't for views. It's really just to help people out. But even the people who saw the videos, they just kind of discarded it, right? The fucking watch count on those videos are low as hell. I feel like the only failure of the video I made was Xeno Coffee, because I just kind of ranted about the guy. He isn't a bad dude. He just hated a lot of stuff. He was really just a negative Nancy. And that's what I concluded to. But, like, who am I keeping safe from ranting about a dude? And same thing with Dandelion and Bardock to a point. I just didn't really like Dandelion and Bardock because he genuinely tried to, like, talk shit about me and ban me from his Discord server. Which, I mean, getting mad at that is a really chud thing to do, and I'm realizing that now, and I'm not going to get mad at that because it's, again, stupid. He's a grown-ass man getting all pissy. But, still, right, some of those videos didn't do what they should have done. And it's disappointing. But I'm also just kind of at a rocky road. Do I still want to do YouTube? Yeah, I still want to make YouTube my fucking job. How much does a job pay? Right? Like, I want to make this YouTube thing my job. I want to make any, like, this is one of the things that I love the most. It is something that tickled my fancy, really. It's one of my favorite. I like doing stuff like getting a job and just chilling out, right? And just making a video for people who love listening to me speak or listening to me do things, to do dumb shit, right? But, the more YouTube become a business, like Mr. Beast made it, or at least I'd say Mr. Beast made YouTube more of a business than anything, the more it just genuinely becomes unfun or just unbearable, really. So, am I quitting YouTube? No. I just kind of got burnt out. But I don't know what to do now. Because obviously, until the time comes, I'm going to. Oh? Anyways. Until the time comes, I'm going to make content. But unless I am called upon by people being like, you need to do this, you need to talk about them, you need to talk about them, the cracking down on Dragon Ball community, it's over. Right? It's done for. I'm done with it. And I hope we can just leave this as a era of the channel less than who I was, right? If you want to watch me for that content specifically, you're going to have to leave. Because you're not going to get that content anymore. I'm going to be so honest. But, for those who just said, like, yeah, that was a good era, time to move on. Thank you. It is time to move on. But I do want the community's help. The CJ Yonder community. What do you want me to do? And don't say the exposés, please. Because I'm not going back to those. But, right, whatever y'all want me to do, or at least for those who stay through the entire video, you got it, dude. Or at least I'll give you feedback on how I think of it. But yeah, this is really just a, hey, this is where I've been. And also a video asking, like, what's the next plan? Or, like, what's next? I'm probably going to name the video What's Next. And, like, a question mark or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Make sure you guys like and comment. Push the video out, definitely, because I still want to keep doing YouTube, but I want to also know, like, what to do. Hype the video. I haven't said that in a while. But hype the video. Also, join the Discord when you can. I want to bring that kind of stuff back to life. I feel like maybe one of the only things to do is delete the Discord, because Discord just kind of has, like, a negative connotation to it. And the Discord is uber dead, but I mean, if it stays around, I'll probably keep it around. But that just really depends on what happens soon. Anyways, yeah, remember, just, if y'all want me to do any specific type of content, just let me know, either in the Discord server or in the comments, and I'll definitely, like, give you that feedback, or give you the like and stuff. Give you basically either confirmation that I'm gonna do it, or, like, hints or stuff, or just tell you, like, maybe not, right? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.